Duttons weekly YouTube live stream. We're so glad you tuned in. Woo, woo.
Welcome, everybody. And we want to welcome our live audience here at the Dutton Family
Can you make
Theater.
some noise?
Oh, yeah.
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you for coming to tonight's show. Oh, whoops, sorry, just a second.
Turn your phone down, Amy.
Oh, my goodness.
There. I know.
I should
it's
actually
funny.
change
And maybe they couldn't even hear that at
My
home.
phone started playing YouTube, so see, I'm good. I'm tuned in here.
Yes, and hello, everyone on YouTube and everyone in the chat. Great to see you all.
So,
If you
and
want to
thank
join
you.
the
If any
live
of,
chat, click the button down
Yeah.
right there. It says
and
live chat.
And if any of you tuned in on our Facebook Live, that was really fun. We had Josiah, and I don't know if Josiah, are you around? Maybe I'll get him here and he can make some, send him up to the stage. I'll have him make a little announcement. So, we had Josiah with me and he played a song. He and Damien have a violin recital this weekend, so I thought he could practice, and I didn't even tell him, and I had him play part of his song. So maybe we can have Josiah perform his Minuet 2 next week. Josiah, you want to do that with me next week on
You have a
the
whole
live
week
stream?
to think about
You
it.
have a whole week to get nervous about it.
Here, come here,
Why don't
by
you
your
come,
mom.
take off your mask, and why don't you tell everybody out into the whole YouTube land what happened on Monday?
We went to Springfield to do our checkup.
Your checkup at the hospital at the St. Jude Clinic, and what were the results?
I still do not have cancer.
Yay!
Yay, cancer-free! Woo!
Yay, cancer-free!
By the way, on a side note, I don't have cancer either. So
Thank you, John. You know, John, sometimes it would be better if you just
no,
did
that's
not
a good
say
thing.
anything.
It's a good thing. We
So,
don't have cancer.
for those at home that don't know, or here in the
Josiah
audience,
used to have cancer.
he had leukemia, was diagnosed at 3, and was treated for 3.5 years, and he's been cancer-free for 4.5
That's
right.
years.
John, I'm
Good
sorry.
job. Good job, JoJo.
And Jonathan, I just want to say I'm sorry. It means more when we hear it about
know.
Josiah than when we
Well,
hear
Yeah.
it about you.
So
I'm pretty much on the
technically-
downhill slope of life, so I've lived a good life.
And how they like to do it at St. Jude is once he is 5 years post chemo treatments, which is just 6 months from now, that's when they technically declare him as cancer-free. But he does not have cancer, so which is awesome. So Josiah,
Beautiful.
yes, you're rocking it. Now go back and usher. Okay.
Yeah.
Get back to
Good job,
work.
Josiah.
I know. You like to usher, right, Josiah? Yeah, he said yeah. Trust me, he said yeah. Okay, we are so glad to be here. So glad you guys all tuned in. We actually have a special birthday wish, Abby.
Yes, Gary Osborne, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Gary.
love you.
Yesterday.
Calvina messaged me today, don't forget Gary's birthday. So Calvina loves you too.
Yes.
And
thank
Amy
you.
just had a birthday.
I did, and everyone was so sweet. Thank you all for the cards and the well wishes. I had a great
I'm so
great
glad.
birthday. And I'm so glad you're glad, Tim.
know.
And even more important than Amy's birthday
Yes,
was Mother's Day. We
Mother's
want to
Day.
wish all the mothers out there, all the
You
women
had
out there
a fabulous Mother's
that are
Day.
mothers to other people's children too. Everybody. All you
Yes.
ladies.
Yeah. Most of the women out there are mothers to other children. I mean, that are mothers or other children's mothers.
John.
Or at least
But-
they all had a mother.
Yes.
Some people are not mothers and they help mother other people's children. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
the others that mother others' children.
Yes.
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 There's lots
Yes.
of people
There's
out
some
there.
people out there have not
Well,
been fortunate enough to have their
and
own
all those
children.
I had
Brothers.
several sisters that thought they were good mothers to me growing
We
up.
were. Dang it.
Hey, also, tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. Selena's turning
Yes.
18.
Fantastic.
Selena.
She'll-
Sweet 18.
Then she'll be an adult. I can wash my hands of her, and she'll
I
be.
think-
She's good
and
to
you
go.
know, in
Just
the
kidding.
next
I'm
break-
just kidding. No, isn't it? Once they're 18, you don't have to worry about them.
Then I should
There's
kick
no-
my daughter out of the house.
There's no
She's
more
18.
issues. So she's my second daughter. I will say my oldest daughter.
They think they're adults, but
What-
they need to remember they can also go to adult prison.
That's right. That's what one of our
that's a good thing to
fans
remind
said.
them.
That, it's
Adult
adult
prison.
prison now, no
Well,
longer juvie.
when my oldest turned 18, and we decided, I'm like, oh, Natalia, you signed this. You're 18. She's like, no, Dad, I just want you to take care of it. Anyway.
I know. They get grown up and then they don't want to take care of all that stuff, but they have to. Okay, we are going to get on with this live stream, and we are going to show you clip number 1. This was filmed in up the canyon in
The
Utah.
canyon.
The canyon.
Up the
Provo Canyon. in Utah. It was right
Many
by
moons
Bridalveil
ago.
Falls, which is pretty close to Sundance.
Like 30 years ago.
Yep. And it was only 15-minute drive from our home growing up, so we were really lucky to grow up there.
It was pre-landslide that took out Bridalveil Falls.
Yeah.
Well, the waterfall's still there, but they used to have a tram that went up.
But the Bridalveil
And we're
Falls
all wearing our,
vacation
the
area.
guys are wearing their tuxedos and the girls are wearing their velvet dresses, and we're playing a classical piece, one that we performed for years and years and years, and that you hear all the time at weddings and maybe
in
an
elevators.
elevator.
Or in funerals.
It's a beautiful song.
Yes.
Come on.
It is really beautiful.
And we're really cute in this video. So,
Canon indeed.
but just so you know, it's like 4 minutes long. Here we go.
So if you need to go to the bathroom, you can go quick.
Here's the Canon in D for 3 violins and a
By-
cello by Johann Pachelbel.
Thank
Oh, so pretty.
Miss those Utah mountains.
What just popped into my head?
What?
We need to tell them all about other versions of that song, including the YouTube video of me playing all of those parts all by myself.
Yes, that is so
we
good.
could make this live stream all about Tim because the next clip involves Tim big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Tim does do a beautiful rendition of that song.
One-man orchestra, Paco Bell Cannon.
It's on YouTube, people.
The Duttons.
You need to see it. Tim's awesome. He does.
Ask in the chat if you need help on how to get onto YouTube.
By the way, have you noticed how we kind of interrupt each other all the time?
Speaking of YouTube.
Hey, that reminds me.
Well, I only interrupt when I have something more interesting to say.
We want to say there is someone on the YouTube chat that is here in the audience. Linda D, where are you?
Oh, she's back there. Wait a minute. Hey, Linda.
Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining us on the chat.
First time live seeing us, right?
Oh, first
Never
time on the
live
live stream.
Welcome back, and
I'm
welcome
so
to the
glad
live
you
stream.
commented on that. Thank you, Linda. It's good to have you.
If you guys want to participate, you just go to YouTube on your phone, search for the Duttons Thursday live stream, and you can chat right here with everyone else.
Ask us questions we might not answer, but we try.
No, but we had so much fun filming that. That brought back wonderful memories. In fact,
awesome.
I really do miss the mountains. I mean, we have what are called the Ozark Mountains here, and they are gorgeous.
More
they're
hills.
Gorgeous, but they're beautiful rolling hills. And in Utah, where we grew up, there were incredibly majestic mountains. It was like when you hear in America the Beautiful, the Purple Mountains, I think of the mountains in Utah because when you get a little bit of a distance, they do have that hue of purple to them. Anyway, I do miss those mountains.
If you squint, it's kind of purple.
Come on, I'm emotional here, so stop it. Go with it.
If you put on purple
with
glasses.
my thing here, okay?
Oh, Gary says thank you for the birthday wish.
Sing Purple Rain.
Course,
The mountains look purple.
Stop talking.
Okay. Amy Ruger misses the Ozarks. We know Amy from when she used to live here.
And
Hi,
we've got all sorts of friends tuning in today. We are, speaking of Tim, we're going to go, I think,
this one's all about me,
to clip number 2.
So if you need to go to the bathroom, this would be a good time. Just kidding.
Right, John, if you need to go to the bathroom, the next 20 minutes would be a good time.
So
you could pause it too.
I'm going to brag. No, I'm going to brag about Tim for a little bit.
You do that.
I'm going to. So
Tim, blush a little bit.
Tim has been, he just kind of naturally started picking up all these different instruments. When we first started learning how to play bluegrass, he learned the banjo and the mandolin, and he learned them well. And then, he started learning the guitar, and then the bass, and then as we added instruments into the band, he would just learn it so he could teach it to everybody. And then, we've kind of figured out a couple different songs to feature that versatility. And not only is he just versatile anyway, but Branson has recognized him as, haven't you been awarded Branson's most versatile musician?
Most versatile musician, best instrumentalist, and best guitarist.
Yeah, give him a hand. He deserves it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, I'm really flattered and honored because there are so many good instrumentalists and guitarists in town, so that means a lot.
Well, and something Tim has always said is he doesn't, like when I say that he's a great guitarist or whatever, he always doesn't think he's that good, but he is. And you're going to be able to see on this next song. We filmed this at the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines, Iowa in 2000, I believe. And 2001. And it's going to feature him on a bluegrass song playing all those instruments up on stage. Here is Randy Lynn Ragg.
Ladies and gentlemen, my older brother Timothy, and he plays all the instruments we have.
All right.
That was. Oh,
Jim.
wait. Oh, sorry. Okay, it would help to turn on my mic.
Yes.
So welcome back, and we have two new Duttons right here.
Yes.
We do.
Now, Jody, you got to talk into your mic.
Oh, yes, of course. Live on the air. Yes.
Actually, they're not Duttons, but it's almost as if they are Duttons. This is Jody and Valerie, and they are both in our show here. Well, not our show, but
Our
the
theater.
show that's at the theater, All Hands on Deck.
Yay for the All Hands on Deck show.
Yes.
How about that?
Tell us about your show.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, we're going into our 4th season in Branson, Missouri, and our 10th season touring all across the United States. I'm Jody Medeiros, the creator of the show, and I play Ted in the show. This is Valerie Hill.
Yes, and I play Betty Blake.
And the entire show is a celebration of swing, big bands, and the music of the 1940s. Largest live orchestra probably in the whole state of Missouri.
It's
How about
amazing.
that?
Yeah, this whole stage is just jam-packed with an orchestra. It's awesome.
Just like the Duttons.
Yeah. Now you're all strings. I've got trumpets. I've got brass, woodwinds, rhythm section. Yeah, you're all strings
They're
for the most
amazing.
part, right?
In fact, I asked Jack. I think Jack the
our-
other day to
yes.
transpose some violin music to a saxophone part for Seth to
Oh.
play in the show.
Well, that'd
on
be
Jump,
kind of-
Jive, and Wail.
That'd be kind of
I
fun.
know.
Yeah.
So he did
That
that
would
for
be
me.
See, talent everywhere.
I know. No, but we absolutely love having Jody and Val here. You guys
Thank
are
you.
amazing. So tell us a little bit about. Well, first of all, how do you know each other?
Well, we've
Dun,
known
dun,
each other for many years. Would you like to tell the story, dear?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We were actors in New York. We crossed over in New York City many years ago, and then we met up again in 2012 out in Denver, Colorado at the Arvada Center. We were doing Miracle on 34th Street, the musical, and the rest is history.
That's
Yay.
cool.
Yeah.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
know that.
Yes, yes.
See, I learned something
Learned
new.
something today.
That's right. And can I just say, we have a wonderful relationship. Whenever we have any problems, we talk everything out thoroughly. We discuss everything completely.
Wow.
And then we do it her way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right.
You all can laugh out there and in the audience if you want. I don't know.
We've got a live audience. Let's hear the live audience.
Hey, you guys! Oh!
Oh, we love you guys. We're going to be back doing a show here at 8 o'clock for those of you who are here live. And for those of you out in YouTube land, you can come to Branson. So you know you need to come to Branson and come see us. Oh, isn't Branson so much fun? How do you guys like it here?
We
Oh my gosh,
love
we
it.
have a
Isn't it
blast.
great?
We actually bought a house here.
We do. Yeah, we bought a home a couple years ago,
Yes.
and we love it. And Branson is alive and well, and all the shows are reopening. It's exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Americans,
Yes, it is.
come
Come
on to
join us.
Branson, you know?
I know.
You know, and I will say, I mean, so obviously we have our show that's the Duttons now. The All Hands on Deck show, it reminds me of like kind of just like the good old like the USO shows, you know, like the entertainers, like the Bob Hopes and the you know, those that would go perform for the troops and
Absolutely.
and then you also now. Do you still do the radio show part? Like
We
where
do.
you-
Act 2
that
is
is
actually
awesome.
a
That's
radio broadcast for our live studio audience. Great fun, great fun. All the jokes and tap dancing and laughs that Americans love even today.
It's fantastic. Very patriotic. And if you want to find out more information, right there on the screen, why don't you let them know your website? And
Oh, absolutely.
I can't actually see that.
I
here,
can sort of
but-
see it.
I need my glasses.
Yes, folks, if you'd like to check out our schedule, just go to allhandsondeckshow.com, and we're also All Hands on Deck Show on the Facebook.
On the Facebook.
I call it
Wow.
the Facebook. That's why y'all write me something.
Like the YouTube.
Well, you know,
Like we're going over to the Walmarts.
with an S. I coined
an
that.
S,
I
always.
coined that.
Yeah, you did.
I did. It's my grandma Walston. She used to say
Excuse me.
that.
I love it. I
Yes,
love it. No,
yes.
but one thing that's cool too, you got to tell them about your Jeep.
Well,
Or is that the right way to say it?
yes, absolutely.
It's a Jeep.
It's not really a Jeep. It's called a Willys, and he's a 1952 Willys M38A1. He's a military issue United States Navy Shore Patrol Jeep, and he was used in the Korean War. How about that, folks?
Woo, woo, woo.
Very
Yeah. And I drive him all around Branson. He goes
Yeah.
30 miles per hour, and all I can tell you is the gals love him. So there you are.
Really? That's it?
They
30?
do. They don't care about me. They're like, look at
totally
that
it.
great Willys Jeep.
He gets a lot of attention, though.
He
You
does.
do.
He
Holding
does.
up traffic.
Yes.
Yes, and actually, I have towed someone out of a ditch with Ollie. How about that? Yeah.
Look
That's
at
right, I
that.
remember.
Yeah, so he's doing great.
If you come to Branson, you usually have him parked out front before every show.
Out front, in front of the Duttons, you'll find him, weather permitting. Just look for the Battleship Gray Willie's Jeep. There
And
you are.
what is so cool that I love too is that you have all these volunteers here helping that are veterans, right?
That's right. When we moved to Branson, we needed some ushers, we needed some support staff, and what we found were great friends that we've made. Many of them are in the American Legion, the VVA, the DAV, that's Disabled American Veterans, and they turn out and they're our volunteer ushers. And isn't that wonderful?
I love it, and I've
All
loved
hands
to
on
get to
deck.
meet them. They are awesome.
Yeah.
Stop in.
Well,
Great people.
Yes, I know. Well, we're gonna do a few shout outs. You guys can go ahead and get ready, whatever that is.
I'll bring my
And then-
voice back,
Yes,
okay?
and then we're gonna have them perform
and-
live. Woo!
Yes. And one thing, it's a sight to see. So like, the hour before, half hour before the All Hands on Deck show, when they open up the theater, those ushers just storm the theater. It is amazing. It's like,
I want to say
dude,
hi.
I like that. I worked that.
John, you really
It's
thought that
crickets.
one out.
I mean, it was rolling
It was
out of my brain.
it was crickets. Crickets.
I want to
I
do
know,
some
but-
shout outs. I want to say hi to Lindsay, Jody, Medeiros' little sister.
Lindsay's in the
She's
chat.
watching.
How cool! Hi, Lindsay.
And we've got, sorry, I took a little screenshot because there's so many people
Tim,
tuning in.
Did you have any shout
Anna
outs that you noticed?
Brazer, Molly Miller, Samantha Lewis.
I want to thank Anna Brazer for voting for me every day, almost, on Best of Branson as Best Guitarist.
Wow.
That's why Tim was awarded Best Guitarist because of
Because of
Anna.
you, Anna.
Voting
Thank you.
over and over again.
And
Thank
we've
you.
got, let's see, Larry Lemoyne asked if I play the steel guitar. No, I don't, but I have played a little bit of dobro, so I have done the slide. I've played banjo, which
I
is
worked
the
up some steel
picking,
guitar back in
and
the
it's
day.
kind of
Yeah.
like a combination of guitar. Now, Jonathan has played the steel guitar.
We have a steel guitar next door in the basement of
Yes.
Abby's tour
In
shop.
fact,
So
last week
basically-
we did Piece of Yesterday. Jonathan played a little bit of steel guitar on Piece of Yesterday.
It's been a little while since we
So,
brought that up. But
and a steel guitar kind of, in my opinion, takes a mathematical mind or something. It's just too much for me to handle.
All sorts of pedals and knee levers and picking and sliding. It's-
Yeah.
There's a reason
John-
Amy only plays a couple of instruments. Just
by the way,
Yes.
the bar at which
Just-
something is too much for Amy to handle is not super high.
And thanks to everyone else who gave me the compliments on the song.
Yes.
Can you
I
play
really
the
appreciate
triangle?
that.
Somebody asked.
I could probably add a triangle solo to that song.
He could.
And make it good.
He could rock it. Well, we are so glad you tuned in. We are now going to bring back to the stage. Let's bring
Jody.
back out Jody and Valerie. Come back out.
Valerie.
And we're going to have
Alrighty.
them featured on, what's the song? Here we go.
Yes.
You'll never know.
Here we go.
Yes, one of the great American songs of all time. And I'm going to go ahead and conduct our live orchestra. Here we go. You'll never know.
If you know it, sing along. You'll never know just how much I love you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, for haven't I told you so?
A
million or more times. You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove that I love you, I swear I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't know now. Thank you all.
Amazing! Monday.
See you soon.
Thank you.